Slowpoke is one of my favorite Pokemon, and today we'll be using its derpy older brother. Slowbro is a healthy boy with 95 HP and great defenses with decent attack. Swagger increases a Pokemon's attack by 2 stages, and Own Tempo prevents Derp from getting confused. Let's test this out together. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we are focusing on Slowbro. Our opponent's team looks pretty decent, but I'm sticking with the same focal points of our team. I love keeping Goodra. I still have that Raichu, but this time I gave it a Mega Stone just in case I wanted to use it, though our main focus is on 2 Pokemon today, and that's the first 2 I set out, Banette and Slowbro. These 2 have a pretty good combination together because Mega Banette, although is not considered a very strong Pokemon in most sense, people do tend to focus on it because it has that crazy high attack stat, and we want them to take their focus away from Slowbro because they might not look at Slowbro as a crazy offensive threat, more like a defensive threat that would be a nuisance. Though with our strategy today of Mega Evolving our Banette, using Swagger to increase our Slowbro's attack stat by 2 stages, and with our Own Tempo ability, we will not get confused, so we get a +2 bonus from our teammate at no cost whatsoever to us. The only issue is this is probably better on a Trick Room team, though we don't have any Trick Room. I have not gone with that. Maybe I could try it out. Let's try and see what that looks like, though being so slow means that we can get flinched, just like we saw over there. So not a great start. We get Seed Bomb and Rock Slide. So this is what I mean by people tend to focus down this Banette, and I want to do whatever I can to try and make this team as solidified as possible. But the thing is, I see over here their team is not that bad again for Slowbro to be able to take out. It has the Aggron in the back potentially. It has the Drampa. We have the Tyranitar. The only real threat I see in front of me is that Whimsicott. It used Seed Bomb. It used Dazzling Gleam again now. So Tyranitar goes for Taunt. And sometimes I see people running Taunt T-Tar just so that I don't have any Iron defenses up. I did lose to an Iron defense Slowbro once, and it was not a good time. It was actually very frustrating. Though we throw out that one Drain Punch with that +4, and that immediately knocks out the Tyranitar. Forget it doesn't get it doesn't get the defense boost with Sand. It gets a special defense boost with Sand, but no one expects a physical Slowbro. It has fantastic special attacking stats, fantastic for its generation, but no one focuses on its actual physical attack. Now that the Drampa came in with its Cloud9, it erases the effects of the Sandstorm, so we still see it, but it's not actually there in front of us. I have Scary Face as well because I want to try and slow down Pokemon as much as I can so that Slowbro can actually outspeed, because it's 30. It's enormous 30 speed. It's a problem. It's a problem without Trick Room, though it actually works out. We were able to one-shot Drampa. Critical hit didn't matter. It's super effective anyways. +4 attack, super effective. That's going down very easily. Now we're left with the Whimsicott and whatever else it has in the back, and I still have 3 of my Pokemon left. So we are in really good shape. Our Slowbro is full health thanks to the leftovers and the Drain Punch recovery. I could have gone into Goodra for a defensive wall, 2 defensive walls, but I went into Endeavor because I really don't have the best opportunity to take out a Whimsicott. I figured that it could be the Arcanine coming in, and again Own Tempo coming in useful because we cannot get intimidated either. So our attack stat can't be lowered, and we can't get confused by our own Swagger. So I go to try and take out the Whimsicott. I want a Liquidation the Arcanine. There really isn't much it can do to us. Flamethrower takes out the Whimsicott as expected. There's no way it's living that unless it had a Sash, and it doesn't, thankfully. So now we can, it's gonna go for Flamethrower. There really isn't much that it can do unless it has a Wild Charge or Crunch, but not many people run Crunch Arcanine. And E-Speed doesn't really get to do much to Slowbro and absolutely nothing to our Endeavor, and there is our first win with this. Now let's get right into the second battle. If you're enjoying this content, do me a favor, let me know in the comments, drop a like, tell me what you'd like to see next. We have come up against a pretty good opponent now. These type of games get a little tough because I am trying to run this set where I want to have as much fun as I can, but at the same time I'm coming up against people who are super tryhards. As you can see with their Corviknight, I mean, you saw the team that they had. It's not the pure meta, but it does have a lot of Pokemon that are just fantastic. So we come up against a Metagross and a Corviknight. Most likely that Metagross is going to Mega Evolve, and I'm trying to think, do I want a Liquidation? Do I want to Protect? Maybe I want to actually try and save this Slowbro, but my thought process is to slow down the Metagross as much as I can, just so that Liquidation can do some decent damage. It does have a lot of physical defense, so we are in a little bit of a pickle over here. I mean, I literally said that just because I actually had some pickles. They're really good, still in the fridge, still want to eat more. But we can either slow it down or Will-O-Wisp, and frankly I didn't even see what I chose, and I'm so glad that we used Will-O-Wisp because this Mega Metagross is a fantastic attacker as well as defender. So that Earthquake would have done immense damage to our Banette, and now it does next to nothing. This Corviknight going for bulk up is a problem. I'll tell you why it's a problem, because a lot of them run Body Press, and Brave Bird bulk up does incredible damage with Body Press, Roost, and then insert fourth move. I mean, you'll see what this person came up with for their fourth move. It's kind of funny. Usually they'd have Iron Head. This person did not have Iron Head. So time to set up the strategy. I want to increase Slowbro's physical attack by 2 stages. It goes for Bullet Punch with the burn, not much. I probably should not have focused on the Metagross as much looking back at it right now, because it is burned and not doing as much damage, but I really didn't take Corviknight that seriously at the time. It has +1 defense, +1 attack. Banette goes down. As expected, people are going to be fixated on this Banette because it has really high attack stats, and most likely people are going to be afraid of it more so than the Slowbro. So now they look at the Slowbro, +2 attack, leftovers. They didn't really hit me, so I mean they hit me just a little bit, but it's not much to actually be of consequence. I came in here and I was really hoping to be able to use Slowbro for I wanted Slowbro to sweep realistically. So coming into Endeavor, my best choice is to really go for an Eruption. Even though it has Bullet Punch, it doesn't really matter. I need to hit the Corviknight to special, but I mean, it could have gone both ways where I hit the Metagross and the Corviknight, but for some reason I just ended up targeting the Metagross. It really was a bad play on my end, and that's going to show throughout this game. We knock out the Metagross, fantastic, great, super effective move. In my head, I was thinking if the big ghost fish, for some reason, Basculegion, I forgot its name, is in the back, my fire moves aren't really going to do much just because I'm scarfed. I cannot switch my moves. So I thought, hey, if I have that ghost type shadow ball in there, I can outspeed and knock out this Basculegion as best as I could. That's exactly what happens. Most people are running Basculegion. It's fairly common. And in hindsight, if I did go for Eruption to take both Corviknight and Metagross out at the same time, it might not have looked so good for us coming up against Basculegion. I could have switched out, come back in, but as I thought, going for a Shadow Ball on the Basculegion was a great idea. I lowered it down to 8%, which did a lot, but that flip turn, I really didn't expect that flip turn to do that much damage. Then again, it definitely has adaptability, so super effective flip turn, takes out our Endeavor, and we're in trouble. We're in trouble because the Archaludon, or Caledon, however you want to pronounce it, I really don't know its proper pronunciation, is on the field. Corviknight is boosting up, and my Drain Punches aren't doing anything to it. In comes Raichu. Now, I've already Mega Evolved my Banette, so I definitely cannot do Mega Evolve my Raichu so I can have extra strong hits. Though I know that I need to take one of them out, both of them out. In my head, I thought if I could take the Archaludon out with this Drain Punch over here, then Raichu and Slowbro would be able to actually come in and do some serious damage to this Corviknight, which I thought so. It did seem the most realistic option, and that Dark Pulse comes in, does some pretty good damage. I did not expect an Archaludon with Dark Pulse. Corviknight flinches. I'm so glad I did not flinch, but we do some crazy damage on there. We heal back most of the damage that it did to us, and now we're come up against a pretty difficult decision. What do we do here? Do we go for the Archaludon double team? We know that we don't know if the Corviknight has Protect. We still haven't seen it. We've only really seen Bulk Up and Brave Bird from this Pokemon, so we really don't know its other moves. I'm thinking the biggest threat over here is this Archaludon. One Drain Punch from Raichu takes it out. Even with that stamina boost, I was afraid it was not going to take it out because non-stab, super effective. Brave Bird comes in, we see only 2 moves still, and it takes out our Slowbro. This isn't good. I was hoping that Slowbro would be able to do something against this Corviknight. If only I protected, I would have had both of them out there, and now it's just a 1v1. It's a 1v1, and I'm thinking, oh no, it's a 2v1. I was just joking, actually. It's a 2v1 there. I'm faster than most, unless that Basculegion is Scarf. Turns out it's not Scarf. I Volt Tackle, take it out, do very minimal recoil damage to myself, but at this point I think it's almost too late. I don't know its other moves. If it was Iron Head, then I would not be in trouble. But because we are a physical Raichu over here, we have a lot to think about, because with the +3 or even +4 defense and +3 or +4 attack, we really don't stand a chance to do that much damage. After I see the amount of damage that the Volt Tackle does, I was on, I actually had some high hopes. It got paralyzed, fantastic. I forgot that Volt Tackle can even have the paralysis, and then it doesn't move because of its paralysis. So now I'm thinking, wow, we're actually in a good spot right now. We can hit it 2 more times maybe, and if we get the paralysis just once, we're in really good shape. Volt Tackle coming out, 50 something to 32%. That's like, what if let's say it was 50, that was like 28, not even 18. What am I even talking about? Bad math. Body Slam comes in, and that's it for us. There was absolutely no way around that. I wanted to showcase a loss because that happens fairly often in this matchup. I hope you enjoyed it. Catch you later, guys. Peace.